For a long time, China and United States had good relationship, but right now they are having tension with each other. Let us know why. So do subscribe to this channel and do like this video. So let's begin our topic. Right now, United States and China confronted each other in Taiwan Strait. This is done in ships. Ships were violating the area and ships were harassing each other. It is done just few weeks after United States and China confronted each other in air, where airplanes were harassing each other. They were intercepting each other. Tension is all-time high. It is because it is felt all across the air. It most probably happened in Sea of Japan, the area that is located between Korea and Japan. The tension was so high that Korea and Japan has to raise siren alarms and asked people to run to bunkers immediately. Why this is happening? It is just days after Taiwan and United States signed free trade deal. This boosted the relationship, but also it increased retaliation from China. China considered this as its own province because for a long time there is dispute over this territory. Taiwan is de facto independent country, though it is recognized by very few nations. Taiwan has unofficial relationship with all nations in the world, but due to Chinese dominance, no country dared to recognize Taiwan. It's very hypothetical and complex situation. In order to know this more, I will make a separate video regarding this topic later on. So let's go to the second issue. Yes, we also have to remember that this trade deal increased not just socio and cultural relation, but also political and economic relationship between Taiwan and United States. This trade deal brought two nations closer to each other. Here we begin with the second issue, that is chips. In chips issue, both United States and China are fighting each other regarding the control over chips. United States used to be leader of chips in the world as it produced more than 60% of world chips in 1990s, but nowadays they barely produce 10% as it has overtaken by Taiwan in name of TSMC. Now even China is trying to outflank United States in chip production. So far, United States is talking about acting against China regarding chips, but no result have actually come out in fruit. Instead, United States made policy that is harming Taiwan more than China itself. We will know this in detail in another video that I will make later on. Third issue that is very important is the balloon issue. Balloon issue is so important because it embarrassed United States globally. Just few months ago, China sent series of balloons to United States via Pacific Ocean. And you have to remember that entire Pacific Ocean is actually zone of influence of United States or United States backyard. Just like for us, Sri Lanka, Maldives is our backyard. It is so embarrassing that United States has very high tight security apparatus in this area. Even then, Chinese balloon passed through this area and reached United States without even being tracked. China had no intention of spying in United States as it seems, because the balloon was of very low quality. Its only aim was to embarrass United States globally and to show that United States is peanut in front of China. United States could not defend this balloon. United States could not stop this balloon. United States could not protect its own sovereignty. Then how will United States defend its allies against China in case war breaks out? This becomes very doubtful. Nations all over the world have lost confidence on United States regarding this. It clearly shows that United States is waning power. Even if we see the diplomatic meeting, tension can be seen clearly. For example, Wang Li and Anthony Blinken had meeting with each other. Both are foreign minister or foreign secretary of their own countries. But as a result, Chinese minister was bashing Blinken for all accusations, like that United States is aggressor, United States want to invade China, United States does not want to maintain good relationship with anyone, unlike China wants to, and so on. That tension could be seen very clearly. But Anthony Blinken tried to cool this down. But many people in the world, including India, felt sympathy for Blinken because India-China also have tension relationship. Just few months after this, Chinese General Jing Jianfeng criticized American Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin when Austin said that sea is accessible to all and everyone should have right to do free trade. China said that US wants to violate Chinese sovereignty over South China Sea, which is disputed area. Lloyd Austin tried to cool it down, but it all failed because Lloyd Austin actually did not refer to any particular nation in its statement. Just few days later, after this aggressive statement, Defense Minister of China, Li Shangfu, said that they want to reduce tension, they want good relationship with the United States. It is because China considers Russia and India to be a bigger enemy than United States. United States and China has very good trade relationship with each other, which is very true because both have investment in each other's country. But they are unable to find common ground to restore relationship to its best. So far, Anthony Blinken supported this statement but could not find any resolution or common ground for this relationship. There is another aspect that we will study, which is dollar war, currency war. In currency war, people are going to cryptocurrency, which first hampered dollar. And then now China is releasing BRIC currency or petro-yuan. Arab countries are switching to petro-yuan from petrodollar. Dollar used to be most reliable currency from the 20th century, but now its status is getting threatened because China is getting more and more aggressive in its economic front. US banks are collapsing at this point of time. US is unable to find any economic solution to combat this. As a result, most of countries are losing trust on United States economically and are instead turning to China. This is very bad news for United States itself. Another point of issue that we will discuss is farmland. Chinese billionaire and millionaire have purchased lot of farmlands in United States. So they are becoming target of US politicians and businessmen because they see this as threat to themselves. It also seen as a security threat. So far bills has been passed, but there is no reference to China in particular if you read any bill. It just say any foreign entity. It is because US cannot go to this level as US have good trade relationship with China. So another aspect that we will study is United States will improve relationship or not. It seems unlikely because United States and China is unable to get anything good between themselves. There is no third country mediator who wants to resolve this issue. Yes, United States is supporting all adversaries against China. For example, Korea and Japan. United States want to cement relationship with India, but India does not trust United States because of lot of issues. Yes, India also have bad relationship with China, but now it is improving, yet there are still many issues that are to be resolved. India is trying to balance relationship between these both countries. Let us see how this goes. So far, it is going slightly good, but it can spoil at any point of time. Thank you.